Hey Lance,
Good
as
morning.
a as a leader on this team, when things are going the way they are right now, which is not in a good way, how do you ensure that there isn't finger pointing and you know arguing and you know that y'all are all continuing to pull in the same direction?
You just got to make sure that when guys are, working hard and not seeing the result, you still praise them for their hard work. Make sure you try to keep everybody upbeat, keep everybody going in the right direction. And, when you see some negatives start creeping in, you make sure you help everybody out. And that's what it's all about is, the group of us together, we got to pick each other up every day, whether it's good or bad. It's easy to be positive and all that when things are going good, but you show your true colors when things are going bad, and you're able to work through some things. So we'll see how it goes.
I know you don't listen to a whole lot of outside chatter, but common sense would put a premium on you to other teams around this league. I know it's probably not something you can discuss too much, but what is it like to know you are part of those conversations? Is it just part of this business, and how do you handle it?
Oh yeah, it's definitely just part of the business, truthfully, and you have zero control over it unless you have a no trade clause. So can't worry about it, and you got to do whatever you can each day to help the team you're on and the guys around you, and get ready to try to perform on the field. And if you do all that, everything else is going to happen, whether you like it or not.
Do you think it's easier for someone like you who doesn't really, pay attention, get caught up in that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you get caught up in all the expert inside sources and all the other stuff that no one knows where anything comes from, they'll eat you up a little bit. So I find that if there's not a name behind that source, there's no point in listening to it. So that's what I do.
What you talked about, how guys are wired and wanting to, having to have that burn and that desire, and even when the results aren't there and all that kind of stuff. To me, and it's not like I want to pretend like I, know you so well, but it seems like that's not something you struggle with. It's something that's innate, but it can't be that way for everyone, can it? So how do you share that with others?
I guess you just try to make sure that they know that the next day matters, and you can't keep worrying about the past or the last game. It's over. We got to move on, and we got to worry about winning today. That's something I was taught as a young kid is, whatever situation you're in, you try to be the best at it, whether it's not your day or not, but there's always something positive that can come out of it. And as long as you never quit and you fight till the end, that's what it's all about. So that's pretty much what, you got to tell the boys is no matter what's going on, whether you had a bad inning, bad at bat, bad in the field that inning or whatever it may be, there's always the next play. There's always a way to pick up your team no matter what, how it's going that day. You can always figure out how to help at the end. So that's what I try to push on the guys is no matter what's going on, you can always bring something to the table. Don't quit.
And then one more for me. Is it easier to be selfless on a winning team?
No, I find that if you have that in you and that's who you are, that's who you are, and it's easy to be that person every day, no matter if it's good or bad. I think that it's easy to be a front runner, no doubt about it. You find out who you are when things aren't going bad, and you got to work through, and you actually have to put in the effort and do the things that are needed to do to be better. That's when you show what a guy's all about.
Thanks, Lance. Appreciate you.
Few more for Lance, Evan.
Lance, what's happened to this team in the last week, do you think?
Everything that could possibly go wrong has gone wrong. We haven't pitched as well as we're capable of. We haven't scored runs as well as we're capable of. And we haven't played defense the way we're capable of. So when all three of those go wrong at the same time, you can see you see what happens. You don't win games. Even when you have close games, something pops up and it just seems to not go your way. So we got to figure out how to right the ship and make the errors and the bad pitches and the giveaway at bats, make them a little less, and then fight to the end, and you might be able to scratch one out. We win a couple in a row here with battling and stuff like that. It could turn it around. So we just got to make sure we stay positive and not let the last week define who we are. It's figure out how to finish strong here down the last month or so of the season.
And look, you're very clear about this. You want to win, and you want to win badly. That's all you want to do. With where this team is, and with what you study around the game, what do you have any thought on what your future here is?
Well, I mean, I try to keep it as simple as this. When I'm here, I'm going to do everything I can to help the team win, no matter what. Pick up the guys, help these young guys try to learn how to day to day get ready for a game and know what they have to do to try to win that game. And no matter where you're at or anything about that, as long as you're doing you and you stay the same, you're the same guy no matter what. That's what it's all about. And when it comes to all the other stuff in this game, that's part of it. But these are my dudes. I'm on this team, and that's the only thing that matters to me.